Shows you wrote to us about, these are the shows that made you mad and sometimes sad. And every once in a while, may I say, glad. Glad is not the word to describe our next guest, however. Adrian Wheeler is the producer of the program about which we are about to speak. Meet the new men of the 90s who don't, women who don't care what men think. Adrian, I don't know how you could dare produce a show like this, but you did.
Over the years, we've had many women on this very stage say, I want men to communicate more. I want them to wear certain clothes. I want. So I decided to do a show on what men want and how they feel that, how they should be treated by women. So Dorothy, the little devil, wrote us a letter, and here's what she had to say to Phil.
I am 81 years old and have endured your kowtowing until now with patience, but your recent program on the insensitivity of men was the last straw. I am sorry you have allowed Marlowe to lead you around by the nose and make you into such a wimp. The women of today deserve whatever treatment they receive. They have very low morals and jump into bed very easily. So men do whatever it takes to get them there. Have more programs to educate modern women. They need it.
Now let's take a look at a clip of one of our guests that we had on the show.
It's easy to be with somebody when you're comfortable with who you are.
Do you remember feeling that you had to be sensitive?
Oh, sure.
And it wasn't easy.
Stunk.
You didn't like it. Like, what was some of the things that bothered you about it?
It wasn't me. It wasn't genuine. It was fake. And so, you know, you're on a date and you're listening to a story that you have absolutely no interest in. And you're nodding like, oh yeah, I feel for you, honey. I really feel for you. But that's not me. That's not me. If I don't like something, I'm not going to like it.
Here he is, Doug Zuckin. We asked him back. Come on in here, Doug. Meet this young woman here. Yes. Yes, Doug. Is there... So, in other words, you're the no baloney guy.
I wouldn't say no baloney. I just, my whole premise was that it's all about honesty.
Yeah.
Being comfortable
I
with
think
who
you would
are.
agree with this. Isn't this what you mean?
Yes.
Stop the baloney. And women should understand that some men want only one thing. I trust.
That's exactly right.
But you didn't see him in this light, I don't think. No. Well, has anything happened to you since? You're still single?
I'm still single. I've been dating. I had a great summer. I dated a couple people. I had a serious relationship for about 4 or 5 months. A couple of interesting things have happened since the show.
Really?
I was online with a couple of my friends who didn't know I was on the show, and it was one of those clubs where they walk the line and they pick people to go in and out. And the maitre d' walks up and looks at me and walks away and comes back and goes, "Excuse me, do I know you?" And I'm like, "No, you don't know me. I don't know you." She said, "Wait a minute, are you on TV?" And I, with my friends who have no idea that I did the Donahue show, and I said, "Yeah, whatever, I was on TV once." She said, "Well, what were you on?" I said, "Listen, I'm with my friends, I really don't want to talk about it." She said, "Well, just tell me what part of the day you were on." I said, "Okay, I'm on daytime," because in New York the show airs on daytime. She's like, "You're on my soap opera, great." My friends and I were like, we get into the club, my friends go, "How'd you do it?" I'm like, $20, no problem.
Very good. Well, there are advantages, even for the single man. We move from